Okay, so we're gonna get into a bit more of a depressing time in my life, I guess. Okay, so this was after the breakup with Alex and all of this stuff, and the weeks after it and stuff like that. So I was depressed, I wasn't okay, I acted like I was okay, and all of that stuff, but that wasn't me. It was like I was living as Crimson, but I wasn't Crimson, if that makes any sense. So I was kind of like in a different, like I was in a different reality than actual reality. So after, I guess you could say I was still depressed, but it started to subside, which was really, really weird because I started to feel calm, and it was like not a peaceful calm, it was almost like a dangerously calm, which was really, really bad to happen because of the leading events that are going to be happening right now. So, yeah, here you go. Finally, spring break. Yay! This is what I didn't want to happen. 2 weeks off from school. The only way that I could escape from this house is school and hanging out with my friends. There's no way to escape this place. 2 weeks. I'm gonna be terrorized and tortured by my sister. Why can't there be a place where people can go when they're off of school or something to get away from people like this? I can already tell these 2 weeks are gonna be torture to myself. I don't know anymore. I can already tell they are gonna be. Mm, Well, at least I ate some food. Well, not very much, but I don't need any more of it. I'm not hungry anymore. A week and a few days later. Uh, can't do this anymore. The pain is too much. Fine. If my sister wants me gone, that's just what I'll do. She asked for this. Ow. 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 It's fine. It's fine. I know it hurts. But I've been doing this for so long that it doesn't even matter. Well, there's more than just one step that I gotta take. Where's the rest of the stuff that I need? I should have got before I done this, but ow. 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 Okay. Well, let's get this over with. Let's get this over with, I guess. So, it took me to that point in my life where I was just done with everything. So, I guess I was just done with living, being abused every day by my sister and her boyfriends, done with just life in general, and done with the heartbreak and everything that I went through. So I was trying to pretty much take the easy way out of life, and let's just say I wasn't successful. So I attempted, but I wasn't successful. For one person that I'm still grateful was there in that time, because if they weren't, I wouldn't be here today talking to you about this story. And the person that saved me was my sister's nice boyfriend. As I said, my sister had a lot of boyfriends as I was growing up and would date a lot of people. And she dated a lot of them, but there was one that actually was really nice to me. He didn't hurt me, he didn't do anything to me. And he actually found me and he saved me. And then I went to the hospital and I was actually in a coma for 2 days. So here is that clip right now. Oh my god, Crimson, no, Crimson. Hello? Crimson. Oh my, I gotta go call the ambulance. At the hospital. Okay, he's right here. Crimson! Dude! He's not awake yet. He is actually in a coma. We don't know when he'll wake up. Usually people in a coma, it can take them days, weeks, months, even years to wake up, which we're hoping it won't take him a year. The reason why he's in a coma is because he lost oxygen from the chains around his neck. And pretty much, yes. So we're hoping that he will wake up soon. Also, he lost a lot of blood from the wounds on his arms or the cuts on his arms. So we're hoping that he'll wake up soon. He does have bandages on his arm for that reason. And yeah, we're going to keep checking up on him. If he does at all wake up, please alert one of the nurses or doctors, and we will try to talk to him and give him some medication. But for now, he's not going to be waking up, and I'll come back to you too when you're going to have to leave. So yeah, if you need anything, please let me or one of the other nurses know, or even doctors. So yep, but let's just hope he wakes up in the next few days or weeks. But take care, you two. Crimson, I'm so sorry. We should have known. We should have known you were in pain. Definitely. We should have seen that you were in pain. It's all our fault. We didn't know that you were in pain. You just seemed fine. You seemed like you were, calmer than normal, and you also seemed like you were, okay. And I thought maybe you were over the breakup with Alex, or you were starting to get over it, because, different people take different times to get over somebody. And I was thinking, maybe, you were starting to get over him, but apparently that wasn't the case, and you were actually
suicidal.
We're really sorry, but we will be here every day to see you after school. School's starting back up, and it has been for a while now, but you've been in a coma, and the last day of break, you tried to take your life, and today was the first day back at school, and everybody was very confused of why you weren't there, but we're really hoping that you'll be able to come back to school soon. Well, me and Tori are gonna go because we took lunch to come and see you, but yeah, we took lunch to come and see you because we were gonna go out and get something to eat, but we decided to come here and see you first, so we're gonna have to head back because it's gonna take about 10 minutes for us to get back, and by the time we get back, there's only gonna be like maybe 5 minutes left of lunch, and we're gonna have to go and get our books and stuff, but we'll come back and see you. Promise. I really hope you wake up soon, Crimson. Bye, man.
Yes, Crimson, we'll be back to see you. I really hope you at least wake up soon. I love you, best friend. Right this way.
Crimson,
I'm gonna go and leave you to talk to him.
Crimson, I'm so sorry. I should have saw the signs. I should have seen that you were hurting. You really don't deserve a sister like that. And the only reason I stay with her is to make sure you're okay. She never cares about any of her boyfriends, just what they can give to her. She only wants one thing. And I don't want you to get hurt by her. I'm just staying there to make sure you ain't gonna die from her. One day I know you will wake up, Crimson. But fight through it. Fight through everything you can. Come on, you can do this. I know you can. You're stronger than anything else out there. Just keep fighting on, Crimson. Keep fighting on. I gotta go. I gotta go back to work, but please keep fighting on.
Two days later.
I really hope he wakes up soon.
I know. Come on, Crimson, where are you in there? Nurse! Yes? Oh! Oh.
Where am I?
Sir, you're in a hospital. I am one of the nurses here, and I have been monitoring your heart rate and pulse and everything like that. And you're awake now. You've been in a coma for about 2 days now, and we've been monitoring everything, and we've been waiting for you to wake up. We thought it was going to take months or years, but we were hoping that that wasn't going to be the case. You pretty much were in a coma because of loss of oxygen and blood loss. you lost blood from the cuts on your arms, and you also have bandages on those arms as well, and you probably will for a while till they actually heal up because they are pretty deep. And you also lost it from oxygen because the chains around your neck were cutting off the oxygen supply that you had, and they were pretty much choking you. But any longer that you would have, been out, you would have been dead. So the person that saved you, I think, is your sister's boyfriend, I'm pretty sure. He's a German Shepherd with blue eyes, I think. So he was the one that saved you. And yeah, so I'm going to give you your medication, and I guess these are your two friends, and they've been coming here every day after school for the past 2 days, making sure that you're okay. You will not be going home today. You will be here for either about a day or two so we can run further tests and make sure you are okay. So, yeah, but you will be able to go back to school. We're hoping Wednesday or Thursday, maybe. Maybe even Friday if we have to run a few more tests. We want to make sure that we change the bandages. Well, we have been changing the bandages for you the past 2 days. But we are going to be changing your bandages. We're going to be monitoring your heart rate as well. And just make sure your oxygen levels are okay as well. And just make sure everything is okay with you before we send you home. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, that's good. Oh, we also found some bruising on you. So you have some bruises all over your body. And you also have two broken ribs on each side of your body. I mean, well, one broken rib, but two in total. So there's one, I think, is. So on the left side, it is the very top rib, and on the right side, it is the fourth rib. So I don't know what they're caused by. If you do know, you could tell us, but it's fine if you don't because it could be a childhood injury that you might not remember. But yeah, you have two broken ribs. They haven't healed and they probably won't heal. Ribs are very, very hard to heal, and we can try to maybe help it where it won't break any more in the future. But yes, you do have broken ribs and some bruises. I'm pretty sure you've hit yourself on some furniture or something, but you'll pretty much be fine, and we're going to monitor you every day to make sure you are fine. So I hope that's okay, but I'm going to leave you with your friends so you can have some time to spend with your friends. But yeah, so bye, both of you. A few days later. Okay, so we checked your records. You are perfectly fine to go today. It is Thursday, so you will be going to school tomorrow. Well, back to school tomorrow. We checked all of your records. You are perfectly fine. So everything looks up to date. So the only thing is that those bandages will be on you. You will need to change them. If you don't know how to change them, you could always come back to the hospital and we can change them for you, or I can assign you a nurse that can come into the house and change them unless you know somebody who probably could change them. I know somebody who can. Okay, sir. Well, if you need any help getting down, just let me know. No, I can. Oh, I could get down myself. Well, the bandages look good. You can go now if you would like to. I will sign you out and then you will be able to go. Oh, there is somebody actually picking you up. That other person that I think is your sister's boyfriend actually is picking you up. He just got off of work for the day, so he had a short day, and he's going to be picking you up, and you will be going to school tomorrow. So I hope that is good for you. So follow me to the lobby.
Right behind you. Wow. My conscience really did show me what it was like if I wasn't here, and also what it was like if I would have died. It was horrible. Well, I should catch up with her. I think I might have found my purpose in life, and I'm going to continue to live on and continue to fight through this, no matter what. Just because life seems like it's bad for some people doesn't mean that it has to drag you down. And one day I will find a permanent love, but maybe some things are just not meant to be. I should catch up with her. So I pretty much left the hospital on a Thursday afternoon. It was pretty sunny out actually, and I didn't go back to school to the next day, which was Friday. Everybody was actually surprised to see me, especially Tori and Ace and some of my teachers and stuff. I pretty much hung out with my friends and everything, and I continue to hang out with them till this day. My sister's nice boyfriend was changing my bandages for me and everything like that. Eventually, they healed up. I think they took about 3 or 4 months to heal up, but they did heal up. And then I didn't have to wear any more bandages. And eventually, the scars healed and everything. Some of them currently haven't, but I've been clean from that for a while. It will be 5 or 6 years coming up. It's about 5.5 years. So I will be about 6 years clean, which is a very good thing for me ever since that day. So, yeah, I've been hanging out with my friends. We've been hanging out a lot. I graduated with them, which was really, really cool. And yeah, I still hang out with them to this day. I have had exes other than Alex, but other than that, that's all that my life has been going through. I guess what you can kind of say or take from this is that just because life seems that it's bad now doesn't mean it will always be bad. Something in your life will happen. Either you will change an outlook on something or you will find something to make it a lot more better. I know a lot of people out there say, it'll get better, but you will. Eventually, you will find the light like I did. I found the light in the bad. Thought my life was going to be really the worst thing ever because everything that happened with my sister and stuff in my past. But I realized your past does not define you. My past does not define me. And I will make my future. And I will make it a lot better. I will have kids one day. I will have a family one day. And I will make sure their life is nothing like mine was. They will have loving parents that are there for them. They will have siblings that will be there for them and won't hurt them and everything like that. So I hope that the story kind of helped you. There is one thing that did happen. I did get to meet my actual father and mother from the vampire world, so I'll probably just show you a little clip of that. And then, yeah, so this is me finally meeting my real father and my real mother.
Crimson, is that really you? After all these years of hoping that you were safe?
My son, how you have grown. Mom, Dad, hey. Son, I thought I'd never find you again. Can I please know the real reason of why you two gave me up?
We didn't want to exactly give you up. That was never the point. I never wanted to give you up. I had to give you up to. Well, first I gave you to one of my vampire friends. She had a family, she had kids, and I thought that she would be able to take care of you and you would at least grow up with some siblings. Because I didn't want you to just grow up as an only child. I wanted you to have at least some siblings to get along with. And the reason why I pretty much gave you to her was because the Werewolf King was after me and he thinks that you were his child. That was a one-time thing that happened. We were both drunk, it just happened. And we both didn't realize it. And at that time, I didn't get pregnant with you. But yeah, stuff happened, and then I did get pregnant with you, and the Werewolf King thought it was his child, so he thought that you were his child, which you weren't. And now you know, but this is your father, and I am your real mother. And we've been seeing some things that have been happening in your life, and I'm really sorry that you had to have a sister that hated you and all of that stuff, but I would have never given you up if I didn't have to. I tried to protect you as much as I could, but there was nothing I could have done. It's not your two's. Well, sorry. It's not both of yours fault. Things happen, and they've made me a stronger person. I think I'm a way stronger person than I think I would have been. But I'm really happy to see you two again. Now I finally know who my real parents are. Thank you two for at least watching over me. I'm happy to see you two again. Thank you. I love you too, son. I love you too, Crimson.
And yeah, so that's pretty much all my story. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my story. I know, as I said before, it's not a very happy story, but I still hope you enjoy learning about my life and how I am today and how it has affected me today. So that's pretty much all. I'm just gonna leave you guys with one message. As I said before, things will get better. You will find the light. And just because things seem bad now, they won't always be bad. And just keep moving forward. Keep fighting. Even if things get really, 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 really bad and you're down low and you don't know what else to do, keep fighting. Have that one little voice in your head that tells you to keep fighting, because eventually you will get there, no matter what it is. And there is other people out there that are struggling with the same thing you are, or closely the same thing you are. You are not alone. And that is pretty much all I wanted to say. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I guess all that's left to say is this is the end of my backstory.